you ever seen a building that could help you live longer? Yes, imagine a building that has heart and a soul, just designed for you to be happier and healthier. Come and discover with us today this unique, health-conscious building on Earth. Welcome back. Today we are at the Experience Center and we have a very special guest, Shahryar from R.Evolution. Hi Shahryar, thank you so much for having us today.
Welcome Maysa, thank you for coming to our beautiful Eywa Experience Center.
The moment I stepped in, I just froze. I smelled and then I felt my heartbeat. There is something magical here and I've got a lot of questions, but tell us about this magic place. Tell us about the R.Evolution itself, because people want to know what's the story behind.
Sure. Well, Maysa, before I go into the information about R.Evolution or R.Evolution, it's interesting that you say the experience
Yes.
that you had when you walk into our Experience Center, because that's really the epitome of what R.Evolution is about. Our philosophy is to touch the senses, taking in the elements. And we get it a lot. A lot of people say when they come here, the smell, the touch, the feel, what they see, these are all the senses that we're talking about. That's R.Evolution, you know. And Alex Zagrebelny, our CEO, our founder, he's 50 years old. He established this company in 1999. He's been doing this for half of his life, 25 years of developments. And this project, Eywa in Dubai, is actually our 24th project globally. We're a European boutique developer, but we've done a lot of projects around the world, primarily in Europe, Latvia, Germany, Spain. And as I said, so Eywa Dubai is our 24th project. He decided to move to Dubai. He felt that there are a lot of opportunities here. Obviously, as we know, there is a lot happening in the Dubai real estate market. And he came here 3-4 years ago, did the market study, the research, decided, after loving it so much in Dubai, decided to make it also his primary residence, and then put together a team of experts in their fields, from operations to development to design, architecture and so on, and brought in people from other large established companies in the UAE. So many years of UAE experience brought together as a team to create R.Evolution Dubai.
There are so many developments around in Dubai. There are so many developers I have seen. But what is it so special that you have chosen this project? Is there something that speaks to your heart? Why this, Eywa?
Another great question, actually. You know, Maysa, I've been living in Dubai for 28 years. I came here first time 30 years ago, but I've been living here full-time 28 years. And 24 years ago, approximately, when leasehold and freehold became a possibility for expatriates. I'm Australian by nationality, originally Persian. I was an investor in Dubai real estate from that day onwards, yes. When I met Alex, when he told me what was going on with his company, and she showed me this experience center, and he showed me what this development will entail, because it's more than just award-winning architecture, it's more than just award-winning design. There's a heart and soul of this building that is going to change globally residential building development. In these 24 years, this level of design, this level of materials, this level of finishes, plus world-class amenities, and the reason why we call it the most health-conscious building on earth, of course, it's the only building in the region that has both LEED Platinum and WELL Platinum certification, and probably we can go into that much more detail about that. But it's got the most advanced air filtration system, so you're breathing the best air. It's got the most advanced water purification system, so you're drinking the best water. And Eywa has its own energy system with crystals that are embedded into the infrastructure of the building.
that is something I've never heard of. It's about a people's well-being. This is where you just disconnect from the world and connect with yourself.
I agree with you, and I think with what we're developing with Eywa, it is the ultimate escape. I call it a jungle within the urban jungle, a waterfront property, and really what we have created in terms of the space of the apartments, the amenities. You really don't need to go anywhere. I mean, you could also run your business from your home and from the amenities floor that has meeting rooms as well. But it's another level, and we call that Eywa wild luxury. There's a lot of the wild that comes in, with the elements with the nature and so on. But it's also only 48 units. First floor is the amenities floor, and we need to go through the amenities because there's so many world-class 5-star amenities, by the way. But then you have second to the 19th floor, so it's 18 floors of residences, only 48 units, 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom, and 5-bedroom typographies. And then we have the 2 penthouses, which are 5-bedroom plus cinema, plus sauna, plus wine cellar, plus gymnasium, yoga studio, study, family. It's a plus.
I mean, yeah, in Dubai offers already like a high standard of living compared to many places.
Yeah, of course.
And if you buy any property today, luxury, ultra luxury, there are certain amenities like pool, the gym, the kids play area.
Of course, those are standard.
All this can be expected, right? But what is it so special when you say there's so many amenities? It's different, completely different and unique from the rest of the amenities which can be expected?
Sure. First of all, at Eywa, we are offering a 24-hour concierge, 24-hour valet service that also, supports you to bring your groceries to your apartment. There is also a chef's table on the amenities floor, and you have your in-house chef, which is part of your service charges.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, and so we'll have an app that runs the entire amenities floor.
That's amazing, because what is happening, there was this trend over time, it's growing. And recently one of the clients was asking, okay, I'm just gonna spend a few months, in Dubai, and I want to live in a branded home. I want to have the facilities from the hotel, but don't live in a hotel.
Yeah.
And one specifically one said from Australia, he said, can I have that chef in my house cooking? I was like, I don't think so. This belongs to a hotel.
Right.
And I just remember that this is something here in Aava possible.
That's right.
How does it work? Tell us more.
So everything, as I said, is controlled from the Eywa app for the amenities floor. And we haven't touched yet on everything that's on the amenities floor, but let's talk about the chef. So the chef has a show kitchen with a chef's table, so sometimes you can entertain guests with a live cooking. So where the chef is going to teach people how to cook also.
The food is such a big part of our life.
Yes.
It's how important it is, right? They say what you eat, that you are. So, and if I'm not so good at cooking, but to be honest, but I think someone who loves cooking and there is a chef, you can take a master classes.
Exactly.
It's amazing,
Yeah.
And it's just in a part of the building.
There is also a very large, what we call clubhouse, that has formal and informal dining throughout the amenities floor as well. And there's plenty of space. So residents, owners can decide to be in their own space, in their own serenity, in their own tranquility, private space, or they can come together and be communal with the rest of the residents that are living there. We offer that opportunity. Because we do also have a large dining space, we also offer more commercial kitchen behind, where we have a vegan and non-vegan kitchen separated, so that there's also no cross-contamination for those that really care about it.
Such a detail.
Very detailed. We didn't cut any corners on this project. Everything has been thought about. Materials, finishes, which we'll show you as well. But Coming back to the amenities floor, we said, okay, there's the chef's table, in-house chef. The only thing, by the way, you pay for is the ingredients because the chef is included in your service charge. Exactly. One thing that is also very important and a very important part of the concept is that we have ample outdoor space as well for the apartments. Okay, very nice, large terrace spaces, waterfall features for every apartment on their terrace, and majority of the apartments also have their own plunge pool / jacuzzi. So the chef is part of that. Now, also on the amenities floor, we have a 25-meter infinity pool, waterfall features also there. By the pool, we have 2 400-year-old bonsai trees that are being flown in, and between them is a fire feature, so at night it's going to be gorgeous. There's another pool for the kids away from the adults' pool. There's an indoor and outdoor kids play area, and we provide Montessori toys for the kids. These are learning toys.
Very special, right?
Very special, yeah. Because every resident of Eywa is important. You know, Alex wants everyone to be happy. There's an outdoor and indoor cinema. For the outdoor cinema, we're gonna have movie nights, let's say every Friday night. So Eywa has the Eywa rituals. There's a lot of stuff that's gonna happen at Eywa on a regular basis. In the morning, like what we do here in our experience center, we have sound cleansing, using gongs, using bowls, using special techniques. Also on the amenities floor, there's a yoga studio, there's a gymnasium with the best equipment, there's a spa.
The time you take for yourself to disconnect and recharge your soul, your energy inside the building itself, it is so thoughtful, it is so unique.
Yes.
Every wealth and every this energy is being created when you connect with yourself in this way.
It always takes one person to do it first.
I think that's how it goes, right?
Exactly.
If you're been here for so long. In the beginning, there was the freehold, right?
Yes.
And then there was something called smart home.
Exactly.
It's just that was the luxury
Right.
at that moment. Then we extended
That's
to waterfront.
Yeah.
Waterfront, and then recently, last few years, become a branded residences. And then people said, okay, I want a custom villa on that's the mansion. But this is something next generation. I think this needs more time to come into a market and play and show. But when it comes to this, I think R.Evolution is many, many steps ahead of that.
Absolutely, and you know, this is very important for our buyers and our investors to know. You know, like these things that we're investing into now safeguards their investment and provides a better return on their investment. We've launched Eywa as our entry into the Dubai and regional market on the canal overlooking downtown and Burj Khalifa.
Oh, that's the Millionaires Row, where the...
We call it the Billionaires Row, yeah.
Billionaires Row, right?
Yeah, you have, you know, Volante on one side,
Omniat and
Dorchester collection coming along. So this is really, and you know, for your information, that is also the least congested area of Bussiness Bay. It's very easy and out. Yeah, 2 minutes to Al Khail Road, 5 minutes to Sheikh Zayed Road. It's a really good location, and even this location has been particularly chosen by Alex because of its coordinates, because of the Vastu Shastra ancient knowledge. It's pretty much facing true north, okay? Actually in such a way that we have the sunrise coming from one corner and the sunset to the other corner. So it's perfectly positioned. And again, you know, I mentioned Vastu. Every apartment in the building is Vastu compliant.
I love to ask this question from people and the client and even from you. Are you more sunset or sunrise person?
You know, because I work so much, I prefer sunrise because that's the only time I see the sun.
Oh.
And I don't get to see sunsets too often. But one of the beautiful elements of the amenities floor in Eywa is a sunken seating with a fireplace where you can see the sunset. So if I ever manage to get home, if I ever buy, my plan is to buy an Eywa as well myself, but whoever manages to get home to catch the sunset can sit there and enjoy it. We also do have another seating area on the other corner where the sun rises with a fireplace as well. So, you know, whichever one you like.
Amazing.
Yeah. You can catch both if you want, you know.
There's a few buildings only you will find which is sustainable today. I mean, the government is pushing, and this is something they want developers to go, push for more sustainability,
yes.
more green. That's the vision, that's the future. Right?
Yes.
But how does it go in this building? The sustainability, the water, the energy. I think there's so many. The building I've seen, the picture is so green. Right? How do you take care of all these things?
Very good question. And this was one of the first questions I asked. Because Eywa is inspired by the banyan tree, by the Hallelujah Mountains, if you look at the design, you have the roots and then you have the canopy of the tree. And so the greenery on the building represents the canopy of the tree. So I said, how are you going to keep this green and the plants green? And he said, great question. Answer one, which is part of the facade. The facade that we are using is terracotta ceramic, what Gaudi used in Barcelona for his very famous buildings. It's a glazed terracotta ceramic, is a very cool material, and the structure of that material is such that it also helps to cool the building. So we're reducing energy costs. Also, this material, this glazed terracotta, keeps its color for 100 years.
Amazing.
You don't need to repaint, and very easy to clean. No detergents required, just high pressure water. So very easy. That's number one. Number two, a recycling plant for water in the basement of the building, okay? And we require only 25% of the water consumed in the building that gets recycled in this recycling plant and then feeds the irrigation system in the building. So this is also covered by us. And this also helps us to reduce the impact on the environment. One other thing, when we talk about our air filtration system, we're using MERV 14 filters. These filters is what they use in operating rooms of hospitals. So we are actually eradicating and removing between 75 and 84% of all air pollutants. Germs, bacteria, things like COVID-19 would be filtered out of the air.
No wonder you're entering a different dimension.
To my pleasant surprise, how many people really appreciate these kind of things? The crystals, the Vastu Shastra, the ancient knowledge, the air filtration, the water purification. And we didn't go into detail about that, but just quickly, a water purification, there's two channels, one for drinking water and one for showers and bathrooms. The drinking water is the living water. It goes through an alpha omega purification system. Amethyst is one of the materials that, or one of the minerals that filtration is part of. It also goes through redox, which is an oxidation reduction system. So it charges the water that when you drink it, it's closer to our blood charge, which means that we hydrate better. For the showers, it's set to a different pH, so it's better for your skin and for your hair. One of the other things, apart from all of these extra things, if you don't see with your own eyes the materials and finishes, you can't understand.
I see why Eywa has won so many certifications, because this is something new. Shahriar, tell us about the prices,
Sure.
Of course, the price is going to change if people are watching this video 1 year, 2 years, or 5 years from now, and the price is going to be different.
Sure.
But as of now, what is the value?
So when we did our big launch in January, the starting price point was 10.8 million dirhams for a 3,000 square foot two bed.
That's big for a two bedroom.
Huge. I mean, 3,000 square feet, and for those that maybe understand meters versus square feet, that's just under 300 meters for a two bedroom. Two bedrooms in this market are 100 square meters or 150 square meters, 1,000 square feet, 1,500 square feet. So really, space is very important. Where we're sitting now is a typical living space within Eywa. And the average living space in the building is 1,000 square feet. That's bigger than some people's one-bedroom apartments, or even two-bedroom apartments, actually.
Today's day, yes.
So yeah, very spacious, starting from 10.8 million. That actually equates to 3,650 dirhams per square foot approximate. So still very competitively priced. People say, why? You're delivering luxury services, luxury management, luxury amenities, luxury materials and finishes. What's the catch? Our strategy is to make an impact with Eywa One. And Alex, our CEO, always says...
It's your first entrance to the region.
Exactly, exactly.
This is the thing.
We're creating the partnerships and investors of the future. So the idea is, and Alex says this, Eywa One will always be Eywa One, okay? And Eywa One will be the most exclusive and the best investment. It's gonna have everything, all the bells and whistles. So if you want to get in on this journey, get in now, okay? But the people that invest now in these are the ones that are gonna make very good return on investment. By the way, we don't allow short-term rentals here, just for your information. So we're protecting also the residents. Minimum is 6 months.
We have, so many, we have like 72,000 millionaires and 18 billionaires in Dubai now, and expected to be even more. And there is nothing like this, maybe 100, what is it?
Well, we've only got space for 20 more of those, okay?
That's very limited.
Well, out of 48, yeah, we have approximately 20 units left.
It will take time, I think, for rentals because we don't have anything like this in the market. It has to come, it has to show what the rental value is.
Yes.
But compared to anything around, whenever there is the first branded residences, the first waterfront, the first well-being building, like the first ones are the one you make the real investments.
And look, starting from 10.8 million and going all the way to 150 million for the 19th floor penthouse. We have two penthouses in Eywa, 18th floor and 19th floor. They are simplexes, full floor penthouses.
Real penthouse.
Real penthouses, yeah. Yeah, not these
not
buildings.
Divided.
Yeah, exactly. No, so 18th floor and 19th floor, both penthouses, they're both just under 16,000 square feet or 1,600 square meters. And they are the only units in the building that come fully furnished. The penthouses need another show because they have so many interesting details, so many unique features. It's another world in there, including immersive experiences on ceilings, in bathrooms, in walkways. It's really like going into the movie of Avatar. And by the way, Avatar is another one of the inspirations for Eywa. Eywa is the tree of life from Avatar. The Hallelujah Mountains is from Avatar.
Oh, imagine, right?
And our two penthouses are named after characters of Avatar. So the 19th floor, which incidentally is 150 million dirhams, fully furnished, is named after Taruk Makto, that flying eagle or flying dragon from Avatar. And the 18th floor, which is 135 million, incidentally, fully furnished, is named after Neytiri, the female character of Avatar. But
when you watch just the Avatar, you imagine, is this really exist? And here you go, you can feel that part in the Aava. The reason I was saying real penthouse, because I've had a client who was coming from Europe, and he said he was looking for a penthouse. And when we showed one of the buildings, he said, why I can't see the 360? Where is the 360? Oh, because it's only half floor.
Right,
what are you showing me? That is the real penthouse, right?
Actually, the Sky collection for us, which is 14th to 17th floor, is 4 floors of 2 units per floor, 4 bedroom and 5 bedroom. So if we wanted to, we could call those penthouses, but we don't. But they are large, like I'm talking 5 bedroom, 9,000 square feet.
That's huge.
4-bedroom is around 7,000, 8,000 square feet. One interesting design element for the Sky Collection, which you'll see when you see the design, hopefully your viewers will get a chance to see that as well, is the hanging nests that come as an extra terrace space for 6 out of those 8 units in the Sky Collection. So we call it like a floating majlis or a floating dining area. And it's like a bird's nest because this is the tree of life. There's a lot of actually references to the concept within the building. So the nests that are part of those apartments, the kids' outdoor and indoor play area are nests. So they're coming in and out of like birds' nests. And our second project is it's called Eywa, the Way of Water, which is, by the way, the name of the second movie of Avatar. So Eywa, the tree of life, is all about earth, that element, and it has fire, it has earth, all of these things within it.
From that.
But then the Way of Water will be based on the element of water.
So just to let's summarize what's the other options. So we've got 2 bedrooms,
Yes.
3 bedrooms, and we've got 4 and 5 bedroom Sky Collection and the penthouses, right?
Yeah. We do have other 4 bedrooms on the lower floor, so they're not only in the Sky Collection. And so the 2 bedrooms, which are starting around 3,000 square feet, as I said, is 10.8 million. The 3 bedrooms that are starting around 5,000 square feet, they are starting from just under 20 million, 19.4, I would say, and up. Then we have 4 bedrooms, which are around 6,000 square feet and above, and they are starting at 28 million. And then the 5 bedrooms, I think, starting at 44 million, but they're very large. They're all in the Sky Collection. And then the 2 penthouses.
And what would be the payment plan, I believe?
So it's 60-40. That's our offer at the moment. So 60% during construction, which, by the way, we are planning to deliver Eywa in the second quarter of 2026. So we have a very comfortable 2-year, 24-month construction period. We've already started piling with one of the top-tier leading piling companies, IFG. Construction is about to start, and so we're very comfortable about our delivery period. Plenty of technology as well. You know, for example, when you go into the elevator, we have a biometric facial recognition. This will know which floor you have to go to. So you don't need to, if you're holding bags, you don't need to press buttons.
That's the next level.
Yes. And of course, automation in all.
Have you read this new airport, Al Maktoum Airport, is going to be artificial intelligent, right?
Yeah.
That's where you don't need to check in.
That's the way the world's going, And I think
I see many ways when you tell about this Aava building, how it is different, how it is so many years, maybe decade
ahead
of the game, right?
Once you do these things, it sets a benchmark, and then others need to sort of to do the same. That's the way it goes. Dubai is a very competitive market. It keeps everyone on their toes. So
do something new, do something.
But look, I always say, imitation is the best form of flattery. So if it's the next thing that becomes a norm, everything that we're delivering today, which is revolutionary now, if it becomes a norm, great, great and I think that's the way it's going. People want places where, especially after COVID, COVID had a huge effect on the quality of life where you live.
It changed.
Yes. Welcome to the Eywa living room.
Look at this.
So this is actually what your main entrance to the apartment would look like. It's a cross section of the tree.
This is real, a door.
Yeah, and by the way, it's a real wood veneer, and we're using the Paldao wood from Australia. And that particular wood is used throughout a lot of the building and a lot of the apartments.
I love the color.
Of course, the entrance doors are all fully fire rated. All the floors are Roman travertine, inside and outside on the terrace. Inside also, we're using really a lot of other very nice materials and finishes.
I like the color, it feels
Yeah,
so warm.
everything
and
very
inviting.
natural. Exactly, very warm. The kids or whoever wants to be in the family room can be in the family room and also have access to the kitchen behind. But you know, in terms of materials and finishes, again, very unique use of materials. This is a Lake Louise marble from Canada.
I like the corners.
Exactly, no sharp edges. It's supposed to be natural. It's supposed to be part of nature. So you have this 2-layer stone, as I said, from Lake Louise.
So cool.
And this, very natural in its shapes as well. And it's gorgeous, it's a beautiful stone. On this side of the kitchen counter is a natural perotta, also in its natural state. And this is from South America. If you look here, this is actually a section of the tree, you know. And then of course, if you have gaps, you know, it's filled with this special epoxy. So very natural, very beautiful. Again, the Lake Louise.
I've never seen a kitchen like this.
Exactly. And this is one of the things I was talking about. There is no other, in my opinion, no other development that is
It's easy
using
to compare.
these kind of design features. You know, it doesn't exist. It's gorgeous. And this is off plan for everybody. You know, normally you want to do something like this, you're customizing, you're upgrading to do this. But this is part.
This is real. What is going to
our
be?
standard kitchen in Eywa. On the back side of the kitchen, we are using the Paldao wood from Australia, as we have also in the apartment entrance. Again, the Lake Louise marble counter. White onyx.
Onyx.
Yes, white onyx backdrop, which incidentally is the flooring for the penthouses.
Oh,
Okay, so the penthouses don't have the travertine floors. The penthouses have the white onyx as the floors, which is a gorgeous material as well. The front kitchen, the show kitchen, comes with Miele products, Miele equipment for
This is one of the
cooking.
best ones,
Exactly.
right?
As you can see here. So for example, this is tucked away, hidden away. We've got the best
Oh.
Miele equipment. All the refrigeration also in the show kitchen is Lieber from Germany. Okay,
Wine
which is
cellar.
fully
Is
automated.
that a wine cellar?
That's a wine cellar, yes. The residents do have a wine cellar on the amenities floor as well, where you have your lockable cubicle. So if you can, if you're dining down there, you can keep your
You don't
wine
need
there as
to-
well. You don't
Oh,
need to carry it.
amazing.
Exactly. All the refrigeration is Lieber from Germany, and in the back kitchen, the equipment is Bosch. Also very important, all of the fittings for the kitchens and for the bathrooms are your top European spec. This is Gessi, and Gessi from Italy, and we're going to see the Gessi, custom Gessi fittings for our bathrooms, which have been purely customized for Eywa only. Wow. Exactly, special color that's been done for Eywa. Another very interesting feature, if you're having a party, you're entertaining, and you don't need to see the kitchen, basically this closes up, and you just close it like this,
Oh, it's gone.
and the kitchen is gone, and you're in a sort of an entertainment mode. You know, you don't need to see the kitchen.
I really like the lights, so warm. Is going to be the...
It's very important. So let me tell you about the lights actually. So all the ceilings are curved in shape. All the air conditioning is installed in such a way that you don't have anything directly hitting your head. But also the lights have been designed specifically for Eywa in a way, the spotlights especially, and these lights, the cove lights, to be the same color, the same degree of candlelight.
Oh.
Yes.
That's why
And
it
again,
feels so
nothing
warm.
directional into the eyes.
Oh, I see.
Yes. No direct hit into the eyes. As I said, the apartments don't come furnished, so the loose furniture is not part of it, but because many people love this kind of furniture that we've done, we do offer as a furniture package.
So if you like what you see and you want to have this furnishing, you can have it.
Yeah. One other important thing, and we've done this as an example, this doesn't come on the walls, but this is an example of what we can do with our soft furnishing package as well. This is additional, but if you look on this wall, so we've got here, again, very beautiful materials and finishes. We have the limestone backdrop here, and we have the Patagonia quartz stone counter, the Paldao wood for the shelves, and this very beautiful fire feature as well.
Did you just touch that?
Yeah, it's from light, it's steam actually. Yeah, so you just have to refill the water and it creates that effect of fire. Also, very important, and another nice touch, I would say, all the pillars inside the apartments are this solid wood cladded pillars.
Oh.
So it's real wood. And on the terrace, because of the Dubai heat and conditions, it looks like this, but it's actually using that terracotta ceramic that I talked to you about. So it looks like wood, but it's that terracotta ceramic.
Amazing.
Yes. So yeah, this is a very important showcase of what the apartment living spaces look like. We also do have family room and also what the bathrooms look like as well.
Let's have a look at the bathroom.
Sure, come with me. So this is what the typical master bathroom would look like. We have a beautiful one-piece stone backdrop. This is actually Cipollino Nuvolato, which sounds Italian, but is not Italian, is a Greek stone from Greece. Again, we're using the Roman travertine for the basins, the Paldao wood from Australia.
Again, the sharp edges. It's a
Again,
one
very
stone
natural,
here, right?
exactly,
Natural.
very natural. And it will be one piece that will be there in the apartment. And again, the Paldao wood here, and this is the custom design, custom color Gessi fittings that have been made for Eywa, actually, this green color.
It's so connected with the nature, even
Exactly.
the colors and the feeling.
Exactly.
It's amazing.
And in the penthouses, the stone is different colors.
Oh,
Yeah, so all the bathrooms have different color stones as well, yeah. It's a different type of stone, actually. In terms of materials, finishes, really, it's a very unique project.
people must come here and experience it if they think
Definitely.
this is something very unique.
Yeah. Also, what you might see here, and we've got these throughout the Experience Center, are different types of crystals in their larger forms. So this is black tourmaline, but this particular piece will be in the lobby area of the building. We didn't talk about the lobby, but the lobby, for your information, is a very large lobby. It has actually 6.2 meter high ceilings.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Sure.
So it's a very grand reveal of the building. And in the lobby, we also have a elevated treehouse library. And actually, Alex, our CEO and founder, he is an owner and resident of Eywa. And he's donating 2,500 books, some from his personal collection, some will be acquired, for this library for the residents. Hopefully the viewers will see the design of the lobby, but it's also a very unique lobby. And this particular crystal, which black tourmaline represents protection, security, clearing the negative, will be in that lobby. So you won't allow negative forces or negative energies entering into the building.
This is really magical, right?
Yeah.
It's everything.
Exactly.
And he has given his heart and soul in this. I can see
Pretty
it,
much.
I can feel it. And
Yes.
he's gone to live inside the building.
Yes, exactly. And having him there will mean that the building
Confident.
is going to run like clockwork. I guarantee you. This is, for example, amethyst, and this is the crystal that promotes intuition, peace, psychic abilities, good sleep. So this, I believe, is going to be in the spa area. So these large crystals that you see will be
I've
in
seen
different
them,
common
yeah.
areas, but the crystal structure that we talked about, and I can show you here on the diagram, Eywa stands for energy, youthfulness, well-being, and ancient knowledge.
That's where it stands for. It speaks. The name
Exactly.
speaks.
And so the energy, what we mean is that Eywa has its own energy center, its own energy structure. And so again, coming back to the ancient knowledge, coming back to Vastu Shastra, when you design a building to be Vastu compliant, you will still have low energy zones. You cannot get 100% by itself. In Vastu, you have what we call remedies.
Oh,
Pyramid shapes, pyramid structures, crystals, fire, money trees, mirrors. There are all these other remedies that you can bring in
is it?
to make it fully Vastu compliant. And we used one of the leading Vastu consultants in the world, Eywa Dubai, to make sure that every unit became fully Vastu compliant. And therefore, that's why we have this pyramid structure of 1,450 crystals embedded into the infrastructure of the
Just
building.
built in.
Yes,
Like they build
into the
in.
slabs, into the columns. Some will be seen, some will not be seen, but we're going to record the process. And really at the top, so quartz, or the other name for clear quartz is selenite, is the crystal that charges all other crystals. So at the top of the pyramid, we're actually installing a 1,500 kilo clear quartz at the top of the pyramid. We have 14 tons of crystals
14
coming
tons.
from Brazil for this building. I'm sure no one has seen in any other building development. LEED Platinum, Well Platinum certification. This is the air filtration that we talked about before. I'm not going to go into detail. And also the 2-channel water purification system. Very unique features.
I'm so amazed that these things are coming in your life. If someone would just say to me luxury, this is beyond
Wild
the luxury.
Yes.
Wild luxury.
We call
Yeah.
it wild luxury, exactly. And by the way, also location-wise, we did talk about it, but it's like 15 minutes from Dubai International Airport, 20 minutes from Palm Jumeirah. It's very central.
Yeah,
And it's all facing,
buildings.
you know, Burj Khalifa, and
got
it's
the
all
water.
facing downtown.
And you've
This
got the
is also
marine.
the widest area of the canal, so it's like you're on a lake. It's very beautiful. When you come out onto your terrace of your apartment or even on the amenities floor, you're on a large piece of water, a large area of water that looks really different. Whereas some of the other areas of Business Bay, you're looking directly into other buildings. Because
It
it's so
becomes
close.
tight,
It's
yes,
very narrow.
it's tight.
But here, if you look here, this is like a huge lake in front of Eywa. And it's really beautiful.
Thank you so much,
pleasure.
Shahriar. Thank you. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
having us and walking through us this experience in the center.
I've always wanted to say this. Like, share, and subscribe.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.